Democrats are beginning to worry that something strange is happening with Kamala Harris. Her speech today was pretty drunk. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go through a series of videos because Kamala Harris's crowds are beginning to get smaller and smaller. And so that is the talk of the town. A lot of people are beginning to question, why does Kamala Harris crowd from her last one look like this? Then this one looks a little something like the top here compared to Trump's rallies, right? And at the beginning of her rally, this funny moment happened as there was a hype man beginning to try to hype people up to get excited. Take a look. Take a look. They had a hype man run into the middle because the small crowd was not loud enough. I guess you need a hype man when your crowds begin to dwindle down. But is this the backfiring part of their strategy, which is to not do interviews and basically try to overhype Kamala Harris? As you compare that crowd to this crowd, and that is a huge difference. So Kamala Harris has a few moments here, specifically this moment where a lot of people are asking, is she drunk? Because she absolutely said nothing.
And that's what our election is about. Our election is about understanding the importance of this beautiful country of ours in terms of what we stand for around the globe as a democracy. As a democracy, we know there's a duality to the nature of democracy. On the one hand, incredible strength when it is intact, what it does for its people to protect and defend their rights, their liberty, and their freedom. Incredibly strong and incredibly fragile.
As you can see here, Tim Walz, very lost, very confused. And I want you guys to give me a summary. Just give me a summary, because I'm not even trying to make this up. What did she say here? Give me a summary, because it's even leaving the crowd, but also Tim Walz. What did she say? We'll play it back one more time.
And that's what our election is about. Our election is about understanding the importance of this beautiful country of ours in terms of what we stand for around the globe as a democracy. As a democracy, we know there's a duality to the nature of democracy. On the one hand, incredible strength when it is intact, what it does for its people to protect and defend their rights, their liberty, and their freedom. Incredibly strong. And
even her husband is over there asking, what is she saying? Everybody's getting uncomfortable if you start looking around.
Their freedom. Incredibly strong.
He was about to clap.
And
fixing my jacket.
Incredibly fragile.
What in the world did she just say? Well, it gets even crazier than that. As we take a look, during her speech, she kept looking over at her notes.
I've done that work. I know what it requires, and you're going to be outstanding. So you've got a lot of work, Pennsylvania, on your shoulders right now that you're carrying, and you who are here volunteering to do this work. And
look down at those notes one more time.
And we're going to get it done.
Again.
And Malcolm, can you?
Again.
That knows exactly what I'm talking about. I see.
You had to remember the guy's name.
You who are here volunteering to do this work. And we're going to get it done. And Malcolm Kenyatta knows exactly what I'm talking about. I see him almost every time I come into the state.
So she had to look down and remember the guy's name that she always sees?
So I want to just address you all right now as the volunteers. You know, Tim
Looking down at the notes again.
said it. This campaign for us is really born out of love of country. We all here, we love our country. And we know our country is going to be as strong as our willingness to fight for it and to fight for what we stand for. You know, when you know what you stand for, you know what to fight for. When you stand for working.
Why am I talking about this? Well, the reason I'm talking about this is because I've seen crowds and a whole bunch of people hype her up to be the greatest thing ever known. And because the hype up has been incredibly crazy, we start to look at the side effects of what happens when you hype up somebody in the polls and in person. Oh my God, look at those crowds. And the crowds get smaller. Oh my God, look at what she's saying. Then she doesn't know what she's saying. Oh my gosh, she could go off the teleprompter, but then she's reading her notes. That's what happens because now we're watching. And when we're watching, we're noticing. And as we're noticing, we're judging.
People, you fight for working people. When you stand for freedom, whether it be to make decisions about your own body or love who you love, you fight for those things. When you believe in ending child poverty, you fight for that. When you believe in what we need to do to lift up the middle class, you fight for the middle class. These are the things we stand for, and these, therefore, are the things we fight for. And that's what our election is about. Our election is about understanding the importance of this beautiful country of ours in terms of what we stand for around the globe as a democracy.
How many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 35 people. Yeah. Good luck beating Trump. Respectfully, good luck beating Trump. Now, here's another crazy moment from the Harris campaign. Once again, all manufactured, has everybody questioning whether this is even real. Exposed. The Harris campaign produces a full-blown photo op of Kamala Harris and her suspected to be, I'm not going to read this part, husband, and also her running mate, Tim Walz, making campaign calls. This is what it looks like.
Are you guys back and you guys finish your conversation? Okay, and then I'll see you out there. Okay, hopefully I'll see you in the area at some point.
Well, what are you hearing out there?
Okay.
What are you hearing out there? What do
You too, Hannah. Thank you.
It's true. It's just, and I was out nowhere. It's true.
Thank you for what you're doing.
This is real? No way this is real. Oh my, look at this lady though. Look at this lady. The whole time, just look at her.
Thank you for what you're doing.
She's on the phone? You think she's on the phone?
How's your day been?
Think she's talking to anybody?
I
Is anybody on the phone actually?
just got to the
Oh yeah, turn off the camera, turn off the camera, turn off the camera, turn off the camera. Was anybody actually on the phone? Well, the internet is in shambles over Kamala Harris's word salads because that's what she's been known for the last 4 years. That look at me having a word salad. Her impersonators are now going extremely viral. Take a listen to this hilarious video.
Let me be very clear. All right. First of all, the only reason I even took this interview is because Willie was texting me something about getting nailed. He meant nailing the interview. I made a mistake, but I'm here and I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. The voters have to understand that, times are hard and, we've been really busy with Bidenomics. I can't do, I'm running a country right now. A lot of people don't understand this, but Joe, he's tapped out. We can't keep zapping him, right? So, I have a lot going on. I'm in the middle of running a country, changing diapers, and Donald Trump, he's not going to win. So I'm not worried about interviews and, press conferences. I don't feel like I need to do any of that. Trump he was always illegitimate, everything that he put into play we undid it and then we did it again and took credit for it. So none of that even matters. All right. I just want you to understand that I'm not hiding. I'm right here, Don, and I'm waiting for you.
Well said, Madam Vice President. Again, I just want to make this, quick announcement there, too, that I did vote for President Trump in 16, 20, and 24. I will be voting for him again, but I am completely non-biased in his interview. I got to give round one to President Trump. That was a banger answer. Kamala, hopefully you'll improve as we go along here. But let's move on to the second category here.
What a great person, by the way. You see that? He's a great guy. We love this Alec. He's a great guy.
Oh, the internet is crazy. The internet is absolutely insane. Real quick though, I do want to talk about something before we go. This was a wild. The New York Post reports that free abortions, vasectomies, will be available to DNC attendees in Chicago. This is a story I wanted to kind of talk about separate because it is insanely crazy. But the New York Post is reporting this. They're reporting free abortions, vasectomies. That's something that they're, I guess, pushing for here. Let's take a look a little further. So attendees to the Democratic National Convention in Chicago will have the opportunity to get a free abortion or vasectomy just blocks away from the event. And vasectomy appointments are filling up fast. Planned Parenthood, Great Rivers, which serves Great of Missouri and part of Southern Illinois, is sending a mobile health center to the Windy City's West Loop to offer reproductive services on Monday and Tuesday. So the reproductive services are actually not reproductive because you're not going to be reproducing anything if you start to do this. So we're going to be talking about that a lot more. Yeah, it is pretty insane that that's what's happening, and that's what they're pushing for here at the DNC. So the DNC starts this week. A lot of craziness and madness, a lot of word salads, a lot of confused crowds in attendance. But I would say that it is absolutely sickening. What are we expecting for the DNC? You guys let me know. Comment down below what you guys think is going to happen over there. Let me know what you think of Kamala Harris's run. Is it starting to die down, or will, now that it's dying down, live back up because of Obama? Who else is talking? Obama is talking. Joe Biden is talking at the DNC. There's a lot of people coming out to talk on behalf of Kamala Harris. So make sure to smash the like button. Let me know what you guys think of all of this craziness. See you guys on the next one.